Hi everybody, this is Tammy and I am back to do a video response to Jill Norwood's Curating Christmas 2020. So Jill Norwood created, or she started this Curating Christmas, I think it was back in 2014, 2015. And then she did it for a few years, and then I think 2017, 2018 was the last time she did it. But it actually became a fast tradition for me. Normally I would be sharing with you my craft room and the area that I set up all of my Christmas craft supplies and embellishments and laid them out in my craft room for all of my Christmas crafting. And I was actually going to do a Curating Christmas video before Jill had said that she was going to start it up again this year. So then once she did her video, or said that she was going to do Curating Christmas again this year, then I waited and until she posted her video and the theme, because every year she would have she has a theme for it. So this year's theme was or is Home for the Holidays, which is very obviously appropriate for 2020, and with the with COVID and the pandemic going on, it's it's perfect. And I'll talk to you a little bit about that later. But so when she announced the theme, I decided not to share my craft room, but to share something else in my home that I decorate for Christmas, and then just to tell you the story behind it. So this is my 2020 hot cocoa bar, and I absolutely love it. It is my favorite one that I've done so far. And a hot cocoa bar for me started a few years ago. My brother and his daughter, my niece, were coming out to spend Christmas with us. And so we had some activities planned, and this was, like I said, a few years ago. So we had some activities planned. My mom has like a media room, a loft that's a media room in her house. And off of that is this other little room that has shelves and a sink and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to do a hot cocoa bar / concession stand. It was so cute and we had so much fun. I made tickets and all of that. It was really a lot of fun. So to get a ticket, you had to wear Christmas pajamas or something Christmassy. And then the ticket would get you into the movie and also to all you can eat at the concession stand or hot cocoa bar. So I put out a whole ton of stuff. I had like movie candy and obviously the hot cocoa and other additions for adults and other things like snacks and candy and all that kind of stuff. So it's come down a lot since then, but that was the first one. And then after that day, I brought the stuff back to my house, and then I set up a small cocoa bar in my house. And so I've been doing that every year since then. I still set up one when we normally have Christmas or celebrate Christmas at either my mom or my sister's. And I usually set up a small cocoa bar there that has like all the basics, you know, hot cocoa, the marshmallow peppermints, and, you know, so a few little treats and stuff. So I still set up one here and then at whoever else's house. But this is the one that I set up here. I set it up at the beginning of December, and it usually stays up through Christmas, through basically the winter, as long as it's warm enough for me to be drinking hot cocoa. And someone asked me, I had posted it online, and someone asked me if it's just decorative or if we actually use it. And it's actually both. It's very decorative, so it helps decorate my kitchen and brighten up my kitchen with Christmas, you know, Christmas decor. But it's definitely functional. I have hot cocoa, I have marshmallows, peppermints, all that stuff. There's treats. So let me go over it with you. So the first year when I started it for the hot cocoa / concession stand, this piece, this 3-tiered tray, was the first thing that I bought. And I got that at Hobby Lobby. It was half off. They no longer have this exact same one. They do, and it's metal with a wood core. And like I said, it's 3 tiers, but it also has this beautiful scalloped edge. So they have one that's 3-tiered, that's metal with the wood core, but it doesn't have the scalloped edge. And so I'm so happy they had that one when I was looking, because I prefer this one to the other one that they have, and I just love it. So obviously I'm a Rae Dunn collector, and this year I did a Rae Dunn swap with Natalie, who has put some bling on it here on YouTube. And so since I was going out to Marshall's and Home Goods and TJ Maxx looking for something that I could give her for our swap, I started seeing a ton of red mugs. So all of these mugs are new, not the cocoa one, but the 'Tis the Season, Let It Snow, and Jingle Bells are all new from this year. And then I'm going to pan up a little bit, and you'll see the hot cocoa. That one is new this year. It has a red center. And then that hot cocoa pot, oh my gosh, I was looking for that and looking for that, and I finally found it, and that is actually the last Rae Dunn piece that I bought. And I love it so much, and they both have red writing on it. And then the hot cocoa bar sign right here, that I bought from tjmaxx.com. So if you didn't know, and if you're looking for Rae Dunn, you can find Rae Dunn, some Rae Dunn pieces on tjmaxx.com, and also on marshalls.com. So yes, I am a Rae Dunn collector, and it's definitely taking a big part, or making a show on my hot cocoa bar. All of the toppers, the whipped cream toppers that you see are faux, and this one down here and the one on top of my marshmallow mug, I made those two during my Christmas in July. I have a video that shows how I make the faux whipped toppings, and also the faux chocolate sauce. So on the cocoa mug, this is a it's like a cling. So I make it with glossy Mod Podge and brown umber paint, and then I put, you know, after it dry, I put it on the mug, and it peels right off. It doesn't leave any residue or anything like that. So it's just like a cling that sticks on it, and then it'll come off when you take it off. So I love it, and they were both so fun to make. So also on my hot cocoa bar is a ton of stuff from Target. So all the houses that you see, they all light up. There is one down here that was actually an ornament, and I got that one last year. This one right here, and the one up here. I'm trying to watch my camera and my finger. The one right here beside the marshmallow mug. Those two I got this year, and they have a matte finish, where the other ones are like a shiny, glossy ceramic finish. The cozy I got maybe 2 years ago, and you see they all have like Rae Dunn inspired words on them. I just print those with a Rae Dunn inspired font, and I print it on clear sticker paper. I peel them off and stick them on. You can't even see that they're stickers, but you can't get it wet. Like the cocoa down here, I got the O a little bit wet, and it smudged a little. But yeah, so that's an easy way to do a Rae Dunn inspired font on something without needing a die cutting machine. The two glass jars here, that was a 2-pack from Target. I got those this year, and I loved them, and they were perfect because they had red lids. But I did put marshmallow and peppermint. Those I did cut out on vinyl with my scan and cut. So those are going to stay like that. One of the things that I've been looking for is the marshmallow or peppermint cellar by Rae Dunn. I can't find them, so I made them. So that's the next best thing. Then you can see over there, there's like a Santa mug. I got that a year or two ago. There are some Rae Dunn bowls that say they're gingerbread. There's a gingerbread man on one, and then there's a gingerbread house on the other one. And in the bowls, you can see this cutie right here. She is so adorable. I found her at Hobby Lobby this year at the beginning of their season. It was kind of weird. They put their Christmas stuff out, and I think almost immediately they put everything on half off. So they had just started putting out the Christmas stuff, and she was already half off. So I paid $5 for her. And then I also have the boy, and he has a Santa hat. So they are so cute, and look at their cute little faces. Oh my goodness, so adorable. And they are scented. They say that they're supposed to be gingerbread scent, but they smell like cinnamon. So, but I love them so much. They are so cute. And I just put her in the bowl. So I guess my Marshmallow Mug wants some attention. So this is one of the Marshmallow Mugs. These I got on a 4-pack from Amazon, and they're about, you can find them between $20 and $24, I think. And the cute little crocheted hat, I got that this year for my birthday from Susan Laverty, and I just absolutely love it. And underneath the bottom Marshmallow Mug is, or cup, is a set of peppermint, crocheted peppermint coasters. And those are from Susan from 2 years ago, I believe. And every year since, they've made it on my hot cocoa bar. And there's even a little label that she put on it, like what they are. And the label is so cute, and her writing is so cute that I leave that on there as well. And then the little snowman here, I got that from Home Goods. And in that, I have the marshmallow snowflakes. So they were in like a weird packaging, so I took them out and put them in Ziploc bags and then put that in here. But I love this little snowman because it's small and it's compact, but it's like a little canister. So like I said, this is definitely functional. You see my marshmallow, my peppermint. Over here is a vintage Hershey chocolate jar, and that has some French vanilla hot cocoa in it right now. Next to it is some sprinkles. I don't usually use sprinkles, but my nieces like them, so I have those for them. And when I make the hot cocoa bar at their house, I will take those and put it on their hot cocoa bar instead. The sign hot cocoa, old-fashioned hot cocoa, is from Hobby Lobby. And then that sign down there is from Target. Let me pan down a little bit. There's a plate right here that's also from Target, the Target dollar spot from 2 years ago. I think it was a 2-pack. And then these are the peppermint toppers that, or the marshmallow cocoa toppers that Target has. So this one has chocolate and then some peppermint on it. And they've had those the last couple of years, but this one is new this year. So these are, this is a mug hugger. So you put this on the lip of your mug after you make your hot cocoa or your beverage, and then you could pick it off and put it in to sweeten or to add some marshmallow to your beverage. But this is the first year I've seen the mug huggers. So then there's a cute little reindeer mug there that has some gingerbread measuring spoons in it, and I use the measuring spoons for the hot cocoa and the marshmallows and the peppermint. And then there's some other little spoons from Hobby Lobby as well. These also are from Target. So cute. They are cup cozies, and I never use them. I just love them for the packaging, but they can be used if somebody needs to. I do have a stack of like to-go mugs, and I also put a stack of to-go mugs when I make the hot cocoa bar for my at my sister's or my mom's. But I love the packaging on this. So it's a cup with the cozy on it, and it says cup cozy. And the little gingerbread tag that you see, those were made for me by Susan a couple of years ago, and they were in my hot cocoa bin. So then I took them out and I popped them there on with the cozies, and they just look so cute like that. So they are gonna stay like that, and most likely as long as I have these cozies, the tags will be with it. So cute. Let me go to the other side. I had to, this is the second time I'm filming this video, because the first time, even though my camera has stabilization, the first time it was just so shaky that I wouldn't post that video. Okay, so things go onto the counter. So back there is a Christmas tree from Target, and I put lights on it. It had like a red and green fabric at the bottom, and I took it off. And the red fabric that you're seeing is actually a sock from the Dollar Tree, and it's all glittery. So on the scale, I put a little plate and then like a tiny little wreath and some greenery, and then put the tree in that. Right next to it is a little pitcher with some of the Target peppermint chocolate covered pretzels. And then there's a Mrs. Claus Cookie Company little ornament hanging from that. It's right here. Those little salt and pepper shakers are from TJ Maxx from a couple of years ago. The gingerbread house and the gingerbread people, I believe, are from Michael's. The North Pole Milk and Cookie Company sign is from Target. And then you can see my Rae Dunn mixing bowls. When I started collecting Rae Dunn, it was probably about 3 or maybe 4 Christmases ago. It was in December when I first started. And it was very hard to find any of the long letter, which is like my gingerbread canister or the Jingle Bells canisters. The words that have the long letters, that they're called long letter. So they didn't have a lot of that except for mugs and some bowls. All the other pieces were all this type right here. And let me see if I can zoom in, if it's gonna help. It's not really gonna help, but they're called icon. And so instead of like a word, you see a little image, and then there's a typewritten word underneath. So that big bowl says roll, and I can't remember what the other 2 bowls say, but that stays there on my counter, and I just change out the decoration on it per the season. And then the whisk and the spatula and the tiny little rolling pin that says tis the season, those are all from TJ Maxx or Home Goods this year also. Gingerbread canister I got maybe 2 years ago, and I love it. And there's actually gingerbread cookies inside. The Jingle Bells canister, and then right over here, you can't hardly see it, and my tripod's not cooperating with me. So right here is a Happy Holidays canister. I got those after Christmas on 2 different years, but one I paid $6 for and the other one I paid $7 for. So those were awesome deals. And I think with like seasonal Rae Dunn pieces, after the season, they mark them down faster than they do other Rae Dunn pieces. So I think that's why I got them for so cheap, and it was not that long after Christmas. Then you can see right here are some Santa boots. Those also came from Target 1 year. There's actually hot cocoa packets inside of it. And then this beaded garland, I just recently made that this month or a couple weeks ago, and it has some Target ornaments from this year. So this year they had these really super cute little let me zoom in, some super cute ornaments that were shaped like a little mini rolling pin, a whisk, and also a cookie tray with gingerbread men on it. So I took it and I made this long garland and put them on the end, and they all came with this cute little gingerbread recipe. So they all came with this gingerbread recipe, and then the 2 ornaments. And I took my scan and cut and some vinyl, and I cut out the word cocoa and just put it on there. But they are so cute, and they went really fast. I saw them at one store, and I don't think I saw them at any other store. So I picked up a few, but there was plenty left. You know, I didn't take all of them. There was plenty left, but I never saw them again at any other store. So that is the beaded garland that I made. And I think that is it. Actually, there's one other thing. On the cabinet hanging there is a cute little crocheted stocking that was also made for me by Susan a couple of years ago. So that is my hot cocoa bar for 2020, and I love it. Oh, so I said I was going to tell you about this year's Christmas and the Home for the Holidays. So I have 2 nieces that are here in California, and they very much like family time. So with COVID, we haven't been having a lot of that. We try to do some things spaced out for them, like for Halloween we had a movie night complete with masks and social distancing, and we went to my sister's, and we just played games and did fun little activities and watched movies, and that was pretty much it. We decided to skip Thanksgiving, or to meet to gather for Thanksgiving so that we could meet up for Christmas. And then my sister, the mom of the two girls, she got a sore throat. So and this was, I think, on Wednesday. So she made a reservation to get a COVID test, and they didn't have an appointment open or available until Saturday. So today is Christmas Eve, and so we won't be getting together tomorrow for Christmas, but it's okay. I would rather be safe than sorry. My oldest sister, she is a breast cancer survivor. I don't know, I did mention it like once or twice on previous videos, but in late 2018 she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she finished her treatment, her course of treatment, through 2019, and was done with it by the end of 2019, and then COVID started. So we have been super extra careful. My mom had a cancer scare, and she has a very low immune system, so we are careful with her too. And then also my stepfather has some other health issues that make him high risk. So I still go to work like 1 or 2 days a week. So we try to, like, if we're gonna meet, then we try to either, I will not go to work, I'll stay home and just work from home, and kind of try not to go out, so that I can make sure that I'm safe to be around them. And we still, when we still meet, we still meet with masks and try to do social distancing and stuff like that. But it's been hard, but you know, we got to do what we got to do. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't want to do anything that would get any of my loved ones sick. So, you know, it's fine. We will talk and do some Google Duo tomorrow, and then hopefully when she gets her results back, then we will meet up and have a Christmas celebration either Sunday or another day next week. So it is truly home for the holidays. And even as it was, I was not going to go and spend a week out there. We actually had agreed to spend, to do something for a few hours, just so the girls could, you know, have some family time. We can open gifts and, you know, play with them and play some games and stuff like that. And then everybody just go home. Because like I said, we are trying to be super, super careful. So yeah, so I'm so happy that I got my hot cocoa bar up a while ago, and I have been enjoying it, and I will continue to enjoy it until, you know, the winter is over and it's no longer cold and I'm not wanting hot cocoa. So thank you so much, Jill, for doing this again. And like I said earlier, this has been a tradition of mine since she started it. Even the years when I didn't do a video for Curating Christmas, I still did it. I still pull out my Christmas stuff and set it out in my craft room while I'm doing my crafting, because every year I do a ton of Christmas crafting for friends and for family and for some crafty friends. So this year, I don't know what happened. I thought I would get a lot more done than I did, and next thing I know, it was Christmas Eve. And I'm like, where did the time go? But anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, Jill, for doing this. I hope that other people are also doing curating for Christmas. I love to watch these videos. Last month, I actually watched some of them from prior years. And it's just so much fun to see what people are doing or pulling out for Christmas crafting, and or also sharing what, you know, what Christmas decor or other Christmas things they have going on within their home. So thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.